the email for marketing audience only and add a marketing joke, right? Now look at this. Hey, marketing maestro, ready to take your creativity to new heights of generative AI workshop? Why should you care? Because in the fast-paced world of marketing, staying ahead means you can see this. All of the copy is right now, all of a sudden is becoming specific to the category that you're operating. That is in this case, marketing. Guys, don't you think that this is better than most of us that can write emails? This is definitely 10 times better than how I can write my emails. That is the craziness of this. And no, not everyone will get the same prompts. Guys, please keep your questions towards the end. Okay? Abhishek, it doesn't matter. Focus on learning right now. Are you learning or not learning? That is the question that you should be asking. So, folks, I will be sharing down from a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think this is? That is what I am talking about. Right? Superb, 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 superb. Guys, you have to be very, very attentive. I will be sharing all the prompts with you people towards the end. You don't have to worry about it. I will share all the links as well, which you can try it yourself, but not right now. Okay, awesome. Now let's get it to the next level. A lot of people are saying this is a 7, this is a 8, this is a 9. Let's make it a 10 out of 10 right now. Write a personalized cold email that will get you 10x more replies. How many of you have ever written a cold email to get a job, to get a client, to invite someone into a podcast or anything like that? How many of you ever written a cold email in your lives? Just drop a me in the chat. For all the people who have written a cold email or people who know at least what a cold email is, it is a lot of work. Right? And finding success on a cold email is even more hard. What do I mean by that is basically, when you write a cold email, right? The for you to write a great cold email, you have to research about the company, research about the person, spend a lot of time, which takes you about 3 to 4 hours, and then write an email so that it's personalized and it gets you a reply. Right? So if you want to write a cold email, let's say you're writing a cold email to me, okay, saying that, hey, Vaibhav, I'm looking for a job in Growth School. Can I have it? So when I say write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for a job in marketing, obviously, if you don't know who the founder of Growth School is, you have to research that. You have to read about Growth School. And I'm saying make sure you include anything about the founder that recently posted on social media as well. So you have to go and look up my social media content as well so that you can write this email. And when I send this on ChatGPT, right, the free version, you can see it doesn't know the founder name. You can see it doesn't know about Growth School much. It is giving very, very generic stuff. It excites me the most to prospect of joining Growth School is the opportunity to collaborate with a team dedicated to empowering businesses. It's all random nonsense. It is not true. It's making up stuff. Why? Because it doesn't know who I am, who is the founder. It doesn't know what Growth School does. It doesn't even know my social media posts or anything. So it is not very rich. For you to make this email better, you have to spend a lot of time. Instead, if you have the paid version of ChatGPT, it has access to the internet and you might be able to make it work, but not in the free version. But if you go into a tool called as Microsoft Copilot, it is a completely free tool. I'm going to share the links with you as well. This has the power of GPT-4 with access to the internet. So it can do the research itself. So once I'm on Copilot, I'm going to select more creative in this case, right? And paste the same prompt that I did. Write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for job in marketing, and I click on send. What it does is, ideally, in most of the times, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so you have to retry. You can see it is reading about me, it is reading about Growth School, and finally, it is trying to give me a cold email. Dear Mr. Sisinti, now it read about my name. I hope this email finds you well. Look at this. I recently came across your insightful conversation on 100x Entrepreneur podcast, where you discuss the importance of product market fit and your journey to over 300,000 students at Growth School. How crazy is this? It has researched about me as a marketing professional with passion for education technology. I've been following Growth School's innovative approach to upskilling and transformative impact of your cohort-based courses. How crazy is this? It also understands that we have integrated generative AI tools as discussed in the recent interviews. Guys, don't you think this is absolutely crazy? It researched about me. It researched about Growth School. It checked out my recent social media emails as well, social media posts as well, and came up with a super personalized cold email. If you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. And of course, you can make it shorter, longer by just asking, make it shorter, right? And it will do it, right? That stays the same as you go. So that is the madness, guys. If you need to know how to do things right. If you're able to, it is absolutely crazy. I will. That's a very good question. Would I reply to this? There's a very good chance that I will reply to this. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions in the chat. It's useless right now. Please keep your questions towards the end, right? But if would I reply to this message? There's a very good chance because I feel this person has been following me, saw my podcast, has been reading about Growth School. So this is someone that gives me a feeling that this person is very invested and is very excited about knowing about Growth School. As a result, I will give some reply. Right now, how many of you would love for someone to write an email reply for yourself? You see, emails are painful because all of a sudden you get a lot of emails. Sometimes you just want to reply with a yes or a no, but then you have to be nice. So you have to spend some time, write a nice little crafted email and then send over, right? So are you guys ready to learn how to get AI to reply to your emails? Drop a yes in the chat. Come on, guys. Energy, energy. I love energy. Bring it on. There you go. That is what I'm talking about. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So the tool that I'm going to use as something called as Compose.ai. Okay. I'm going to share links of all these tools as well, so you don't have to worry. It's a Chrome extension that I've already installed on my machine. Once I've installed, so this is, I'm showing you one of the, right? So recently I got an invitation to speak at the IIT Kharagpur Entrepreneurship Cell. I don't do a lot of these events because I don't get the time. But just for an example, I email right now, right? So IIT Kharagpur has invited me as a guest speaker for Entrepreneurship Summit. Now, they have been spending a lot of time to email, following up with me multiple times, but I don't have the time to attend this event. So I've installed this Chrome extension. If no, I can't attend, it will be very rude, right? So I want to say, hey man, thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have to type it out. So I can use for this. You can see this Compose.ai, because I've installed the Chrome extension. This is visible for me. I've installed the Chrome extension. It automatically reads the emails and gives recommendations on what to do. So if I say no, look at this. If I click on no button, look what happens. It reads the whole email and there you go. It pulls the name. Hi, Krish. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest speaker. I appreciate the opportunity. However, due to prior commitment, I regret to inform you that I will not to accept the invitation at this time. I truly believe the mission of IIT Kharagpur is great. Everything. Good luck for the email. Thank you. One tap, beautifully crafted email. In fact, this can be even better. How even better? Let's say I want to say no, but I also want to give. So here, if I come here and I can't attend, traveling to UK at this time. I'm just said can't attend traveling to UK at this time and clicked on enter. Look at the copy. Thank you for extending the invitation as a guest. I truly appreciate the potential. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that I won't be able to attend as I will be traveling to UK in the same dates. I hope you understand time conflict and inability at that time. Wish you good luck. It's a fantastic event. Da, da, da. Best regards, Cynthia. From a scale of 1, how crazy do you think this is? One tap, 4 words, and you're able to get a fully blown reply, like a ton of time. And look at the level of personalization doing. Superb, right? Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, it's a free tool, guys. It's a free tool. All right. With that being said, now that we have covered a bunch of it, take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself. I'm not introduce myself. I can take quickly 2 to 3 minutes to introduce myself. And I think that will make you feel better. Guys, questions towards the end. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So, guys, my name is Web. all throughout. I did my first startup when I was 19. Startup when I was 19 years old. It was called Discovering Android. And in Discovering Android, we were teaching people how to hack Android. And Google didn't like it a lot. And they banned us from the search completely. And next, I started one more startup, which was called Crazy Heads. That scaled up to quite a significant size of team. We won some awards as well on Crazy Heads. We won a Fast Emerging Digital Media Startup of the Year award. And then after that, I joined Uber back in 2015. I helped Uber to launch in India markets in a lot of cities and towns. I was the guy who launched Uber and scaled it to hundreds of millions of trips with the team. Also, I come from this small town in Orissa called as Barampur. I studied in the school called as St. Vincent's Convent School in Barampur till my 10th. I did my 12th in Visakhapatnam in Geetham University. I did my 12th in Hyderabad and I did my engineering in Geetham University. I speak multiple languages. I speak English, like you can see. I can speak Hindi pretty well because Bollywood के वजह से हिंदी तो आ ही जाता है. I can speak Hindi. I can speak Telugu because I come from a Telugu family. So if anyone is a Telugu people out there, ela unnar meer andaru kotta cinema levena chusara. And then I can also speak Oriya because I come from Orissa. So kemiti ochutamo samaste. So I speak about 4 languages and also write 3 different languages. I can't write Telugu, but I can speak Telugu. But yeah, that is basically about me. Right, I given a Josh talk as well. You can go check it out. It almost has 1 million views right now. I've been featured in a bunch of places. I've worked with over 100 brands, and also recently I raised $5 million, about 40 crore rupees, to build Growth School the way it is. And that is me, guys. The reason why I kind of try to share this journey is because I don't come from a fancy school. I don't come from an IIT. I have not done an MBA. I come from a tier 2, tier 3 city actually, and I've still have managed to do something where thousands of people come and attend and learn from me. Well, I barely used to my exams. Last bencher, most of the time used to fail more times, but I thought I'd share all of this with you. I hope this inspires a couple of you, right? With that being said, let's go on. Let's move on. I have something really, I also have something cool to share with all of you people. Do you want this for free? 50 ChatGPT, something that you can copy on any of the large language models. It will work like crazy. Yeah, how many of you want this? Yes, in the chat. Superb, 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 superb. Look like a lot of you people want it, and that's fine. That's fair as well. Here is what we will do. Okay, here's what I will do. Let's do a barter. You don't have to pay for this, but I want you to do something for me. It will take you 2 minutes. After the workshop is over, take 5 minutes out and write a actually fair review on however you think your workshop was on your LinkedIn, and tag me and tag Growth School. My team will share a Google form with you where you can put the link inside the form of the LinkedIn post that you made, and my team will share this resource for free with everyone who has done it. I want some help. This will actually help us to build some branding, and in return, I'm giving you a very incredible resource for free, which I have not promised before. I hope that is fair. I hope that is fair. Sounds fair? 5 minutes out. By the way, I don't want you to write a good review. I want you to write a fair review. If you didn't like the workshop, you can say the workshop was shit. That's absolutely fine as well. Right? Write a fair review. Awesome. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yes. Good growth lever. Yeah, we want distribution. This is a great growth loop. Right? Now, summarize anything on the web and chat with it. How many times have you faced this, that you are on a very big blog article and you're like, I wish there was a way that I can just ask questions and I can get the answers instead of reading the whole article? How many of you have ever felt it? That you're in a big blog article, a big website, you're not able to find the information. You're like, I wish I could ask questions, and on any website in the world. Let me solve that for you today for free. Ready? Let's go in the chat. Let's go in the chat. Article, but it's a very, very value-packed article because I've installed this Chrome extension. because I've installed this Chrome extension, you can see this little icon below, right? This is the cider icon. If I tap on this, a sidebar opens up, which is an AI Copilot for this website. Now, what I can do is, if I click on this button, you can see this, read this page. And I can say, you know what, read this page for me and give me only the summary of this. And look at this. AI has started to read the article for you. And right now is working towards generating a summary for you. And there you go. It's giving a full-fledged summary. It takes a while because it uses GPT-4 Turbo, right? But it takes a while, but it gives you a phenomenal summary of the whole long article. You can see how long the article is, and it's given you a nice little summary. In the same way, you can say, you know what, I only want the key points. It will also read the article and just give you the top 5 pointers that you need to know about this thing. Superb, right? Read the whole article and gave you insights about it really fast. Now, let's say that there is something that you don't understand about this. There is something that you don't understand about this and you want someone to help you. Let's say you don't understand this. This could be your KPI such as acquisition, retention. You don't understand what this is and you wish someone could explain you what this is. What can you do? I can just select this text. Okay. The moment I select this text, you can see this text is automatically selected here and I can simply click on explain this. So whatever I've selected, it automatically understands and explains you in a much more simpler way. And in a much more elaborate way so that you can understand what it means. Not just that, I can also translate this to any language that I want. Let's say I want to translate this to Spanish so that I can understand in the language that I'm much more comfortable with. You can do that as well. And all of this you can do for free. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this was crazy. We are chatting with a website, asking questions, selecting text, and AI is becoming the best co-pilot for us, helping with everything that we are doing on the go. There is so much more coming your way, guys. We are just getting started. We are just getting started. And I'm going to share the link of this tool. That is, summarize a super long book or a research paper. That is, you've come across a research paper. You've come across a financial document that you don't understand. Let's say a lawyer sent you like a financial document and you have zero understanding what it means, but you want to ask a few questions, but it's like a 500-page PDF. And you were like, I wish with an ebook, PDF, any big article, 500 pages, 1,000 pages, it doesn't matter. All of you guys. And the tool that we'll be using for this one is called as Humata. Okay. It's again has a very, very generous paid free version of it. Right. And you can go through it completely and learn from it. Right. I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Right. Let's go for it. I've signed in already. I have a free trial of this and I'm showing you, I've already uploaded a document here. Okay, I've already uploaded a document. This is a document that I've uploaded. And what is this document? This is the financial statements of Coursera, one of my competitor. I wanted to know how much revenue are they doing? Where is the revenue coming from? And all of that, for which, because they're a public company, they file their papers, but I'm not a finance guy, right? As a result, what I did was I just uploaded this document, which is like a long ass document. You can look at this. I don't understand finances. I'm not a financial person. I just had a few questions. That is, I asked, what is the revenue growth? And this tool was able to go through all of this. And it said the revenue growth of the company in the end of December 31, 2022, compared to financial year was 26%. It doesn't stop there. It gives me a pointer here, which if I click on it, it will directly go to the place where it is mentioned there. I'm asking, what is the breakdown of the revenue? It is also reading the paper and giving me a breakdown of the revenue. Consumer revenue, $295 million. Enterprise revenue, $181 million. Degrees revenue, $46.9 million. I'm like, what the hell is enterprise revenue? I didn't know about it. So I asked it, give all the information about enterprise revenue. And there you go. It gave me the full information about enterprise revenue. And then I asked, what does this degree revenue mean? So I asked, how is the growth of degree revenue? And there you go. It gave me all of that as well. And then I was like, what is the marketing spend? How much did they spend in marketing? And there you go. I got the answer as well. And I also asked, are they profitable? And they're like, no, they are not profitable. And you see, for me to get these questions, I have to read through all of this document in a language that I will not understand. But AI was able to do it really quick. I'm just chatting with the document. Insane in the chat, guys, if you think this is insane. And you can upload any document that you want, and you'll be able to get answers to this for free. That is what I am talking about. Awesome. How many of you believe that having data skills is very, very important? Drop a me in the chat. Data skills, no matter what you're doing, founder, marketer, product manager, designer, finance person, CA, doesn't matter who you are. How many of you think that data is extremely important? Right? Now, are all of you guys data scientists? How many of you think are good at it? From a scale of 1 to 8 yourself on how good you are with data. I'm also like a 5 or a 6. Because for you to well with data analysis, you need to understand things like SQL. You need to be able to write code on Python. I mean, if there are data folks here, you'll be like, I know this. But for all the non-data people out there, would like me to teach you how to become a data scientist using a single line of code? Yes. Let us do it. Now, I'll be very frank with you. I told you every time there's a pay, I tell you, right? For you to do this, you will need a paid version of ChatGPT, because this works on ChatGPT 4, for which you have to have the paid version. But if data is something that you use very often, this is totally worth it. Upgrading is totally worth it, right? Let's this use case, right? Let's say you are working for this company called Netflix. All of you guys, and you have a lot of data. And what data that you have? You have data of TV shows, which subscriptions people are taking, when is the last payment call. You have big ton of data. Your team gave a big Google Sheet data. How to analyze it? How can you get AI to analyze the data? Few insights that you can present to your boss, right? And what I will try to teach you right now using AI. But I'm using Kaggle for you guys to practice data skills using AI. Kaggle has a lot of data files, big files with a lot of data inside of it, so that you can start practicing. So I've already downloaded this Kaggle. It's free of cost to download for you to practice. I'm not using my own data, obviously, because I cannot surface it, but I've just downloaded the data of Netflix. It's not the whole Netflix database, by the way. It's a dummy database for you to practice. And once I've uploaded the database, you can see I've uploaded it. I'm just writing this. I'm saying, go through the data, give me 5 insights that I can present my boss for my upcoming meeting, so that he can get impressed by me in the upcoming appraisal cycle. You can see it has started to data, and you see what it is doing. It is writing Python code for you. I'm not of it. It is in itself writing Python code for you through all the data, looking there's something in there and can drive some insights. I'm going to present you all the insights while. I don't know if you can write Python. I can't write Python. I love watching AI works for me. It's beautiful. And there you go. Guys, drop a boom in the chat if you think this is insane. It came up with insights. 1, the subscription is most popular with $9.99, generating a total revenue. Average revenue per user to calculate. Demographic distribution was able to calculate. Country-wise it was able to calculate. Device preferences it was able to calculate. Even if you're a data person, it will take you 3 to 4 hours to do it wrong. Should we take this to the next now? Should we take this to the next? Guys, I will share everything with you. How about I want diagrams, graphs, which I can share in my presentation. These insights are great. So what I say? I ask one simple saying that, hey, can you some visualizations like graphs, charts that I can use in my deck and across. Now, what will it do? Sometimes it works, sometimes it does, sometimes as well. Again, it writes a bunch of code, and hopefully it some beautiful diagrams. Now, with that said, there is no free tool as powerful as this is. So I don't want to give you a bad tool, right? Very powerful. And if you think data and all of this is helpful, look at this, guys. It just gave us the diagrams that I can copy and paste into my presentation when I'm doing this. It not only did analysis for me, also did visualization for me. Insane in the chat if you're insane. In 5 minutes, we were able to go through millions of rows of data, right? And we and cracked the code of getting it as well. That is what I am talking about. Drop a boom, guys. If you think this is drop a boom, drop a boom. Superb, superb. Now, moving on. Do you want to go into much deeper stuff? Should we go even more crazy? Yes, let's do that. Give me a second. All right. There you go. You see, not everybody can afford a premium mic. Do you know how much this mic costs? This mic costs about 40,000 rupees. That's exactly why it sounds so good. That's exactly why the mic sounds so good. But you don't need to have such a premium mic. You can use AI to make your shitty looking, sounding earphone worth $10 sound really, really good. Right? And let me show you how to. I use a tool, Adobe Podcast. Let me show you the tool and let me show you the demo. Right? Hear the sample. Just hear the sample, which has a lot of noise.
I'm in a conference room, the window open, and it's echoey in here too. Not the best place to record audio. With enhanced speech, all of the background noise and echo is gone, as if I recorded this in a professional studio.
There you go. This is what it's like with a lot of noise. Now, if I click on enhanced speech, the AI tool will go through all of the audio, clean it up, and give you a sparklingly good audio. Just hear this. Once you upload an audio piece into this, using this tool.
I'm in a conference room with open, and it's pretty echoey here too. Not the best record audio. Yet with enhanced speech, all of the background and echo is gone, as if I recorded this in a professional studio.
Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think the noise is gone. Everything is gone. With like 100, 200, 300, you can create something that sounds amazing. No, you cannot upload a video. You can only upload basically like an audio. Bonkers, right? That's the beauty of where it is coming up to. That is the beauty of how powerful AI has become. And this right now completely cost up to 30 minutes max duration. If you want a bigger, pay for it, right? Awesome. Let me just clear my window quick because things are me. All right. All right. Now, moving on. How many of you would be like blown if I can tell you that you can read things, AI can read things from images, understand things from images, that too for free. That is what I'm going to show you right now. Now I have a question for you. How many of you feel paranoid when you look at a dashboard like this? You look at dashboard with a lot of numbers, lot of graphs, lot of data, you get paranoid. That is me as well. I'm raising my hand as well, by the way. It is paranoid. It is scary when we see something like this. Right? How do you make sure that we can, what if I tell you that we can get AI to actually explain you, give you insights from a freaking image? That is what I will teach you. A few people think it looks but the free version of it in itself is very, very powerful. What do? I can take a quick screenshot of this, go to Claude, upload this screenshot. Okay. And I will ask a very simple question, right? I'll send a very simple prompt. You are an expert in data analysis and reading visualizations and dashboards. Go through the dashboard above and give me 5 actionable insights. So I'm saying, go through this dashboard, give me 5 actionable insights. Also teach me how to read a dashboard like I'm a 15-year-old. And look at this. It literally understood the whole image in no time, and it is giving you explanation of what is there inside of the data. And not just that, it's giving you 5 actionable insights that appears in the dashboard. Accounts receivable appears high equity ratio. This indicates high relevancy, whatever, and you see all of in just a few seconds. Guys, drop a comment. In just a few seconds, it understood the image, or amazing, whatever that is. It understood the not just this, right? When you're traveling abroad, also sometimes in our country, in India, lot of times you come across, boards like this, no parking boards, which has so many rules. You cannot park from this time to this time on that day. A car cannot park from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on a Friday, but you can park on a Saturday. And it's a very complicated board like this. And it's very hard to understand. I want to get answer to a very simple question. Can I park my car at 7 p.m. or not? Right? And you can get AI to answer these questions as well. So just take an image or a photo using your phone, go to Claude and just upload this image and ask the question that you have. I want to park my car at 7 p.m. Can I or not? Oh, my bad. I'll just do this again. I realized I missed the image screenshot. Took a screenshot of this, come to Claude, drag and drop here. Again, it didn't work for some reason. Okay. There you go. Pasted the image. I asked the question, I want to park my car at Saturday 7 p.m. Can I or not? Just tell me that. I hit the enter. And look at this. Based on the parking sign shown above, you can park your car on Saturday 7 p.m. Can you get this answer in like 2 minutes if you look at that image? Is it even possible for you to get that answer in 2 minutes? But AI was able to understand the image and was able to tell you exactly answer to your question. This is with images, Claude is right now the best. Claude is right now the best. So guys, from a scale of 1 to 10, how is this workshop going for you guys? Did you expect you will learn all of this when you came into this workshop? I love it. I love hundreds, thousands also. Awesome. Awesome. Loving the energy, folks. Loving the energy. And for people who are not liking it so much, I will try to do better on the go. Awesome. Thank you, folks. Thank you. All right, moving on. Make 100 pieces of content from long videos using AI. Now, this is something which is very, very cool. Because you know what, let's say you have a big podcast and you found a very interesting podcast and you want to create reels of it and want to post on your page or somewhere. You have to find an expensive editor to edit the footage and do everything about it, right? But today, AI can do all of that for you using a tool like Opus.clip. What Opus Pro? What does that do? If you just paste the YouTube video link here, it will automatically break a long video into smaller pieces of content for reels, for Instagram, for YouTube shorts or whatever. It'll understand all of the content, understand what pieces can actually go viral, automatically edit, give you captions and everything around it, all in it. In fact, I uploaded one of the video and also I'm using the free plan. Like you can see, it's a free plan. There's one of the podcasts that I've done with Ankur Warikoo at Growth School headquarters. And I uploaded that video. Right? And look at this. I've got all these pieces. I read through the whole podcast and then came up with like 15 pieces, if I'm not wrong. And it has all edited all of this just like. So giving you context, we have a bunch of people from team. Team have taken all the worst seats. And who all are the learners? Can we get a...
Wow. Love it.
All of this is done by just uploading the video into this tool, made chops and pieces and gave you. Guys, this is something, if you're not doing for you, this could act like a beautiful service that you can give to clients as well, right? And you can charge $1,000 for this. Few clicks and you're able to convert a long video, short one. Now, this is one of very exciting ones that I want to quickly about. How many of you would love to, come across a very, very long YouTube video and you're like, man, I love it. I wish I could write a LinkedIn post based on what I've learned from this YouTube video, or make like a reel script from what you have learned YouTube video. How many of you have felt it? If I wish there was an way of converting a YouTube video into content that I can create. Yes, because if all you guys have thought about it, that's one of the smartest content, by the way, right? And I'm going to teach you how to do that for free. Of course, for free, right? We're going to talk about this. This is a podcast. It's already live on YouTube channel. You can see this is Variku's podcast. Actually, 1 hour, 26 minutes long.
It's like a sports
like you can see, right? And I want to convert this video into a LinkedIn post. What do? Copy the link of this and I go to Gemini. This is Google Gemini, which is again a competitor of ChatGPT, right? I go to Gemini and I basically ask Gemini, hey, can you please analyze this video for me and give me insights from this video? So I'll say, please go through the video and give me top insights from it. You can use the same to summarize a video if you don't have the patience to watch the full video, right? And that's it. I click on the send and you can see it has started to work. Why am I using Gemini in this instead of ChatGPT or anything else? Because Gemini is owned by Google. As a result, they integrate directly with YouTube. So the AI tool can actually watch the whole content for you and give you insights. And look at this. Here are the top insights from, and it has given me 5 beautiful insights in no time. And because it is Gemini by Google for free, it was able to analyze the whole YouTube video, able to come back and give me all these results. Now that I have all of this, either copy this and go and ask it to make it a LinkedIn post, or sometimes I can ask it here only. Can you cut this into a written post for my LinkedIn? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, what else can you do? You can see this. I don't have enough information about this person is what it says. So I can just simply copy this right now. Go to the new tab and say, convert these links into a LinkedIn post. And once you do this, it will be automatically be able to cut this into a nice little LinkedIn post that you can use. How cool is this, guys? If you think this was cool, drop a comment in the chat. Right? That is exactly what I am talking about. We converted a YouTube into an article for free. Loving the energy, guys. Keep it on. This basically kicks me up to do more. So let's go on right now. Get to create content that can actually go viral. I'm sure a lot of you people want to create content that can actually go viral. You want to create reel scripts, you want to create posts, you have topics in your mind, but you don't know how to create content. And a lot of people do use ChatGPT for this, but I don't think ChatGPT is the right product for this. That's exactly why for something like this, I use this very popular tool called as Simplified. Now, it's a paid tool, but has a free version of it. It's quite generous for you to be able to content, and I'm also right now the free version of this. Okay, once you sign in into this tool, what you do is you can go to social media. By the way, there's a lot of options for you to create kinds of content. And let's say I come to reel script. Let's create a reel, and it is asking me for video title. Let's say I want a video title on how generative AI will 20 to 90% of the jobs if you don't kill. Let's say this is the topic I want to create a reel on, right? I just write topic. In the advanced setting, you can select the creativity level. I want it creative, and the language can be selected to English, and I click on generate. Why this is important, why this is more powerful than using ChatGPT directly is because these are tools built on top of large language models, which are specialized at doing something like this. That's exactly why they are more powerful. Look at this. It is given you a script and not a script. It is exactly telling you how you should shoot it, how you edit it, and how you should put the music as well. It's not only giving the script, it's giving you the edit style, it's giving you the voiceover, it's giving you the transitions, it's giving you everything. Look at this voiceover where you can be there. It's giving you fully produced content that you can pick up, start shooting and creating it right on the, in the same way, right? Like I said, the AI writer of this is quite significantly powerful. You can do a bunch of things like AI carousel maker, ADA work, text to convert, customer support, sales and marketing. It has a bunch of these templates that you can use, and it's incredibly powerful for you to create content using Simplify. Right now, let's something which I know for a fact a lot of people think is a pain point. How many of you would love to learn how to get presentation or a PPT done using AI? I hate making presentations. So if you are one of them, drop in the chat. Right? Let's me show you something that you would absolutely love. Okay. First, what do we use as a tool? We use ChatGPT to start with, and ChatGPT is very, very powerful to come up with presentations for you, right? All you have to do is something like write a very nice prompt. Okay. So what I do is I have a presentation on going tomorrow. And again, I'll go back to this article that we are talking about. I think this article has a lot of content. I wish one can go through all of this content and convert into an article or slides for me. So I go to ChatGPT and this prompt, convert this article into a presentation of, let's say, 5 slides. Make sure it is very engaging. I put this, basically what is, I come here, I copy the article and give it to ChatGPT so that you can read through the whole article and convert this into nice presentation. There you go. I click on enter and look at this. ChatGPT has started to give exact slides on what to create. Slide number 1, this is the title. Engage. It's also telling me what image to use. It's also giving me comments, and it's also telling me what I should say in form of hook, and has given me exactly 5 slides like I asked, and also a conclusion on how I should do this. Don't you think this is crazy? I created an article, 2 slides in no time. Drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. Now, who is going to make the presentations? You want help with designing the presentation as well? Yes. Do you want AI to design the presentation as well? Okay, let's get AI to do the presentation as well. All right, guys, my the whole thing is getting a little hanging, so that's why I'm turning off the chat again. So I can just copy whole of this text, okay, the ChatGPT has created for me, and go to this very cool tool called Gamma. Gamma is a cool tool, by the way. There are a bunch of tools like Tome, Buttercap, the bunch of tools which can do presentations, but this I think is the most powerful out of all. I have a free version of this. I'm using a free version, and it's more than enough for most of you people. I can click on create new using AI once set up, and there are multiple options. I can also just say create a presentation growth hacking, but I've never got great results from it. So it's all to control the narrative. So I will say paste in text. So I'll set line and I'll ask it to create an presentation. Because I've already generated the outline using ChatGPT, I'll paste whatever I got from ChatGPT. Select the presentation option and click continue. And then asks me, how do you want it to be? I will say detailed presentation, who am I writing for, what should be the tone and everything around it. Once I've done all of those things, I can select how many presentations, how many I want. Let's say I want 9 slides, and I can simply click on continue. It asks me, please select a style of the patient. Let's say I select maybe this one, or maybe this one. Let's say this is the style that I like, and I'm going to select this one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I select a presentation style and click on. Now, we generated text from generative AI, gave it to Gamma, and look at this. The presentation is being built right in front of your eyes. It is writing, converting the whole of text into a beautiful, beautiful presentation that you can go out there and actually start talking. about it. Guys, if you think it's crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. In fact, it generated images as well. The whole presentation is ready. Of course, you can edit it as, and let's say you don't like the, you can click on the theme button and change, and in a single, it's going to change the of the whole presentation as well. That is it. How crazy is this? So guys, this is how you can create presentations as well, right? There is going to be no break, my friends. There's a lot to cover. I'm actually, so sorry, right? Now, I see a bunch of tools that can help you do that. How many of you want to become pro using AI and Excel? How many of you want to become a pro on Excel using AI? I hate doing Excel as well. I always forget the formulas. I always forget the everything around it, and I want it to be better. And I always thought I wish there was a way AI can help me. And how it can today. All right. Now, the tool that I'm going to use here is something called as Numerous AI. It actually has a free that you can try. At the end, I'm going to talk about how you can get this tool for free here, right? Towards the end. But the tool is called as Numerous AI, and it's basically AI Copilot of your Google Sheet. Already installed this tool. It takes 5 minutes to do it, like a Chrome extension. And say this is the data that we have. I'm going to show something very simple. Try more extensive ones as well yourself, right? Let's say you have data, okay, and you want all of this data in different columns to come together here. Letters. How do you do that manually? Of course, you can copy paste all of it. Imagine if there are only 7 here. If there are thousands of this, you obviously do it manually, right? So Excel can be great, but you don't know what to use. You don't have any idea on which formula to use. Because we have Numerous, I can go to extension, and once I've installed Numerous, I can click on show sidebar, and this is Numerous AI sidebar. It's a bunch of things. When I click on generate formula, right, what it does is I can now select, I can explain what I want to do, and it will automatically generate the formula. So what I will say is, I you to merge data present on, what is this? This is G3, G3, there you go. It says G3 here, 3, H3, I3, J3. Okay. That is what I want. Sorry, I want F4. So telling you where the data is, giving addresses of all of this. I'm saying, please generate a formula for me. Once I want, and I click on generate, there you go. It has generated, which is supposedly is equal to concatenate, which I didn't know. So I can simply select the cell I want, and I can say insert to. And look at this. It has inserted the cell and has given a full address by concatenating everything. I can simply drag this, and all the addresses are ready right there. Of course, you do much more advanced things like VLOOKUPs, HLOOKUPs. You can also write macros using AI as well, right? But I'm not going deep into it because it depends on who you are and what is the level of proficiency you have. Essentially, explain in words what you want AI to do. This will automatically generate the formula. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. Now, should we take the next level? NL in the chat. Level in the chat. NL in the chat. I'm going to blow your mind by showing you something. You will not be able to believe what you'll see next. Next, let us say that I have all of this data. Now, what is this data? This data is essentially a lot of people have written reviews about multiple growth school programs. Okay. I want to understand, I want to reply to these reviews of people. I don't only want to reply to these reviews that too in a personalized way. Instead of saying, thank you for your review, I want to read the review and give a personalized reply. I also want to understand, because this review also has a mention of a different program name everywhere. And I also want to know which is the mentor name, which is the program name, and is the review a positive one or a negative? Imagine if you had 100,000 reviews or anything like this, and you want someone to do this. Because I've installed this Chrome extension, all I can say is I can use a simple formula for using AI. What is that? Because once you've install the Chrome extension, if you'll say equal to AI, open this and put this side of, I write a very simple prompt. Write a static response to the learner from Growth School to the customer. I close, and then I select where is the review. There you go. I selected the review, which is in A2, and I close this. Okay, I close this bracket and enter. Look at this, guys. It was able to give me a beautiful, beautiful review, written, personalized. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We are thrilled. Generative AI Masterclass by Weber has transformed and has been into you. We understand the importance of value education and continue to find value courses valued by Growth School. Read the whole review and gave them right here inside of Google Sheet. Now, what can I do? I can simply select this and simply drag this to them, and the same formula will apply everywhere, and AI will automatically reply or create a personalized reply to everything. It takes a while, but you can see this. Look at this. Everything is personalized to the review that has come in. Drop a comment crazy if you think it's crazy. We are able to get this inside of AI. And we can take this to a whole next level as well. Okay. How do I do that? Let's say I want to find which is a program name here. So I'll tap on here. I'll go and there is something called as extract. Program name is mentioned in this review, and I want to extract the program name here automatically, right? I'll click on extract. I will say, what do I want to extract? I want to extract the program name from what? From you, because it's a review here. And the review is in which column? Column is A here. And I want to put the extraction in C2, which is already selected. If I tap on this, look at this, guys. Did it do? Oh, there you go. It actually did. It extracted the whole thing right here. I'm thinking you guys can't see this, so let me just pull this up. And there you go. In Generative AI Masterclass. Just drag this here, right? Automatically from the reviews, it is able to pull which program name it is that is inside of the review automatically. I'll just move it here. You'll have a better understanding of it. There you go. It takes a while because it's all AI. Look at this. It automatically pulled the program name from here. I'm just going to hide so that it's visible for you. Now that I've got the program name, I have to know the mentor. In the same way, I can extract mentor from you in column A, extract, and it'll automatically extract who's the mentor of this because it's written in the review right here. And I can simply drag and drop, and it's going to extract all the names. Now I also want to know, because I have time to go through all the reviews, I get hundreds of reviews every day. I also want to know if the review is positive or negative. So I can tap here, click on this block, and there is something called a sentiment analysis. If I tap on this, analyze the review, which is mentioned column A, and tell me if it's positive, neutral, or negative, and play results here. It will go through the review and it'll tell me if it is negative or neutral. If I drag and drop this, look at this. Across the board in like 2 minutes, it was able to go to 30 reviews, was able to tell if it was positive. Look at this. This one, it says negative. Let us read the review. Yes, it is, because the review says Masterclass felt a bit rushed. I wish there was more in-depth case studies. As a result, it was a negative review. It was able to do all of that no time. This is Google Sheets plus using AI. Drop a comment, mind-blowing in the chat if you think this was mind-blowing. MB in the chat if you think this was mind-blowing. A task like this easily taken hours to do, and we were able to do it just like that. Right now, how many of you out there are people who are seeking for jobs? How many of you out there are seeking for jobs? And AI to help you to write emails and cover letters in a personalized way. Yes, a lot of you people, obviously, right? To that. You see, the biggest problem with job hunting inside in this time, right, is that it's very, very, very hard to actually even if you apply for a job, it is very hard for you to actually get like selected for an interview. And the reason is every time you submit your resume, it goes through something called as ATS. And what ATS does is it compares your resume to the job description and sees if it's a fit or not a fit, right? And what we are going to get AI to do. So what we're going to do, I'm going to share all these prompts. We are going to do a sequence of chain prompting right now. So don't worry, it is very simple, right? I'm going to paste this prompt. You're an expert in marketing. I would review my CV and generate a summary of that. Here's my CV, old one. It's a very old CV of mine, downloaded from LinkedIn. And I just copy and paste my, and I'm asking AI to go through my CV, give me the summary of my CV. I'm asking it to do that so that I gets to know what my CV has. Now, once I've done this, what I will AI is to write me a personalized, rewrite the whole in a personalized way based on the job that I'm applying for. So let's say this is the one. Okay, let's say for this job at Amazon Marketing Leader, and this is the job. I want AI to go through this job description, personalize my CV based on this job description so that my resume gets accepted at least. So after I've written prompt, I basically said in the prompt saying that please go through my CV, go through the description and personalize my CV, the job description. So I just have to paste the job description, which I have. I click on enter button and look what it does. It is rewriting the whole CV in a way that it can actually clean through the ATS. It is including the keywords which were never mentioned before. It is overdoing my text so that I get acted through the CV and has rewritten the whole CV in no time. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. And you know what? Let's say you apply for this job and you ask an interview call, right? You will be scared because there are a lot of skills that the job needs, but you don't have it. Prepare for that before you start. How do you prepare for that before you start? The way you do it using this tool. So I've written a prompt, and the job of the prompt is to compare my past CV with the job description and tell what are the things that I'm lacking. And it will not only tell me things that I'm lacking, but will also tell me, now that it will come up, it will also tell me what is most important and prioritize and learn those things before the interview happens. So send this prompt and look at this. It says these are 3 things that you miss. 1, experience with Excel or Tableau. You don't know Excel and Tableau, this job needs it. How important is it? It is 7. How can I learn it? By taking a quick online course. What is very important? What is priority 9, which is why experience, utilize systems and tools involving email, web analytics, and them. It says familiarize yourself with analytics tools and systems by exploring online resources so that before the interview, you know a few things about it. So it's not only giving a personalized resume to you, it is also acting a job, you know, like also acting like a career advisor to you, telling you what you should prepare for before the interview starts. How much would you rate this workflow, guys, from 10? How much would you rate this workflow from 10? This is the power of writing great prompts. We converted our CV into a personalized CV based on the description, and then we also made AI to analyze our CV based on that. Right? That is the power of everything that we are doing. Awesome. Moving on. We have covered a bunch of things. There are still a lot more things to go. So have patience. Like I said, we are running a little, but I will do my best to cover up. Right? For a fact, a lot of you people would be super excited if I tell you I can teach you to build beautiful websites using AI in few minutes. Any interested? I want everyone in the in the session to come back with the energy on. Everyone in the chat. Yes. That is what I am talking about. Let us do this. Okay. The chat is getting slow. The chat is getting slow right now. So let's get this done. Okay. Superb. So build stunning websites using AI in just a few minutes. The tool that we're going to use is called as Framer. I've already kind of signed up for this tool, and also I'm using the free version. The free version is very good. Now, once you come into Framer, right, what do? On Framer, you can actually explain what you want on your website, and it will automatically generate a website for you, right? So I've said, I want a website, a landing page for my generative AI workshop, and I cover all these 10 things inside of the workshop. So please create a great looking landing page for me. How do I do that? Once I've created, once I've signed up using this is how it looks. I have to go into this Thunder. It says me what you want. I've already written the explanation, that is create a landing page for generative workshops, which covers all of these things. And I click on the start button. And look at this. It has started to generate a website right in front of my app. Let's give it some time as it is generating it. Okay, looks like it got stuck for some reason. Let's try it again. Looks like it is getting stuck right now. Maybe the service is low. It's only loaded part of it and it has not loaded the rest. So we'll come back to this again because it will take a while for me to try it again. Because it says right busy. You can see this when I click on start, it says we are asking too much AI. The service is slightly down. We're going to come back to this again, but it generates a beautiful website for you guys on the go. In fact, you know what? Let me show you something that I must have already generated so you'll get an idea. Look at, I tried this some days back, actually a few hours ago, right? Look at the kind of website it generated. Master generative AI in just 3 hours, dive, explaining everything, and everything is right here. It generated the whole page in like a couple of minutes. I can simply click on publish or make changes to the text or anything that I want, and I'm ready. I can keep changing the design styles and everything else also by just selecting the copy and keep shuffling, and I can change the style of designs as well, right? Sadly, the tool is down right now, but it'll be up very soon when you are trying out. Now, the next thing is, I always know that a lot of people always struggle to come up with content ideas, right? What are these content ideas? You want to create content, but you don't know how to get content. You want content ideas. Let's say you want to create content on everything around artificial intelligence and generative AI. To be able to create great content, you need to know what is happening right in the market, what is exciting that is happening right now in the market, so that you can create content on those topics. That's what we will do right now. Okay. Tool that I use right now is a powerful AI tool, and it is called as Fleek. Okay. It has a free trial, but I actually use the paid version of because I love this tool. And I'll tell you why. I've created this keyword called ChatGPT. And because I've created this keyword ChatGPT, every time any article on the internet is about about ChatGPT, it shows up to me right here. I can keep scrolling. I can get every article on the internet, no matter where it is all published here. And if I find something interesting anywhere, look at this 7 helpful ChatGPT prompt for crisis management agency. I can write a piece of content on top of that. I'll be very frank. I've taken this to the next level. I've created an automation where AI reads all these articles for me, tells me if something has a potential viral. If something has a potential to go viral, a topic comes up on the which has a potential to go viral, it automatically sends me a Slack message summarizing and giving me title and everything. I'm going to talk about it towards the end, but because it involves automation using no code, I'll talk about it towards the end. Don't worry. That is basically taking AI on steroids. But all those people who are hoping that you can find ideas to create content using AI, Feedly is a great tool. All right. Moving on. I'm very, and a lot of you people will be super excited if I can tell you that it can actually comment for you on LinkedIn. You see, LinkedIn, when you comment, when you put valuable comments on LinkedIn, it builds your brand value directly from there. But creatable comments is very hard. You have to read the post, understand what's there in the post, and then comment based on that. So I have a way to automate this as well using AI. And the tool that I use here is Engage AI. Again, it's a free extension which allows you to go up to 10 people every day on LinkedIn. For example, I picked up this LinkedIn post of my very good friend, Raj. And let's say I want to drop a comment on this. I've read through the whole post and comment, but I don't read through all of this. But I want to say a congrats on this. Because I've installed the Chrome extension of Engage AI, something that shows this box to me, which is of AI. And it also understands the post automatically like Compose, and it can literally reply inside of. Let's say if I want to say congrats to this, look at this, reading the post right now, my hands are up. Okay, I'm not typing anything. Just started to type the whole post. Congratulations on incorporating visualization and mindfulness into the speaking routine, Raj. It's amazing how the mind can be in preparing us for success. Personally, I find breathing and positive self-talk to be incredibly helpful in tackling anxiety speaking in public. Wishing you continued success with your speaking engagements. I'm done. Whole of AI read this post. He's talking about anxiety probably. It understood and came up with this beautiful comment for me. If you want to make changes, or you can simply post it and kaboom. Insane in the chat if you think this was insane. One read the post, commented just for you in an insightful way. That is the power of AI with Engage AI. How many of you want to create images using AI right now? How many of you want to create images using AI right now? And that too for free. All right. Looks like there are a lot of people in there. You see, image creation is very, very powerful. You can create images using DALL-E on ChatGPT if you have the paid version, but I wanted to show, or you can use something like a Midjourney, which is very, very powerful, but it is only paid. So I wanted to show you something which is free. And the tool is called Leonard. It is very, very powerful. Signed up for it with the free version, and I'll show you what it can do. I can simply create new images, and it's already showing. These are all the images that I've created using AI, by the way. Look at this cat in a tuxedo. Elon Musk looking like a rapper, right? I've done a lot of this AI. All of these are AI image. Let's create one. Okay. Let's say Mark Zuckerberg in an Indian attire in an Indian wedding. I just typed what I want. I clicked on gender. It takes about 15-20 seconds. See, it is loading. And boom. Drop a boom in the chat. Look at this. Obviously, it is not incredibly perfect. You know, I'm using the free version of it. If you take the paid version, looks like Modi ji also sneaked into this picture. But just with that, you explain what you want, just put on the text and you'll get it. Yes, Ambani's wedding. Right? That is how you can generate images for free in AI. You will get all prompts, my friend, all the prompts. Yet don't worry about it. Right? Now, you can make AI, use AI so that you can speak in not 10, but 20 different languages. Let me show you the proof. Okay. I use a tool called as HeyGen. Let me show you the proof, live proof talking in multiple languages. Okay. Look at this, me in Spanish.
En India me fui, trabajo al que debía unirme no existe. Hace aproximadamente un año perdí mi trabajo 2 veces, ambas veces. No participé en eso. Decidí descansar 2 años.
The beauty of this is that not that I'm only speaking in Spanish, but my lip sync is also matching, and it actually sounds like me to a little. I would say that it's not me. If I would hear this, I would say it is me. And look at me.
In Indien war ich, aber mein geplanter Job existiert nicht mehr. Vor einem Jahr habe ich 2 Jahre Pause. Leben, herausfinden, was jetzt tun. So habe ich es gemacht.
Guys, drop crazy if you think this is crazy. AI did this. And it's my own video, right? All I have to do is upload video here, select the language that I want out of the big list that is mentioned here, and just translate this video, and you're done in minutes. And now you can speak in 10 languages. And this is how it looks already. That's the whole point. Imagine how crazy it will look just from here. It's getting better and better, right? It is a lot of languages. No, Indian language is not there yet. It only has Tamil, Hindi. Those are the only 2 languages covered right now, but I'm sure more. And we use a tool called as HeyGen here. You can see this HeyGen lab. I'm going to share links of all these tools. You don't have to worry. Next, I want to show you a way on how you can convert text. Yes, just text into a fully blown video with voiceover, with visual, with video edited alter, that too for free. If you do the free one, it comes with a watermark. If you pay, the mark goes away. But the tool that we're going to use for this is called as Video. Again, I'm using the free version here. I log in, right? This is InVideo, guys. InVideo AI. Again, a very powerful tool. It is made in India. It's created by an Indian founder of mine. But it's a very, very powerful, one of the most popular tools right now. You can explain what a video you want. Create a video on how Mark Zuckerberg is losing the game of AI to Sam Altman. That's the topic that you want to create a video on. It will do its own research, everything. I just have to click generate video. And you can see this. Get the topic. Right now, what it will do is it will go and read up articles on the internet. Go and understand what all is mentioned about something like this on the internet. And after once that is all of that is done, it will start generating a video for you. By the way, as it is analyzing right now, it takes about 15 minutes to generate video. I'll quickly go to history and I'll show you something. This is something that was created using the same process, right? I'll show you that as this is doing its job. Looks like the tool is a little slow, so I'm going to just do a quick refresh. Just give it a whirl. Meanwhile, let's come back and do like a. I got this any which way, so it's fine. Let's go back here. It's a little slow today. I don't know why. I think a bunch of tools are. I'm just going to do a refresh again. If it doesn't work, we'll move on. But looks like it's slightly slow today. Let me see something else if this is working. Yes, so that's exactly what I was thinking, because even the coding time, right, was taking a while. Let's go to history. Let's go to this new project and see. I think it is stuck right now for some reason. But let's come back to, again, guys, we are in a very early stage of AI right now, right? We're in a very early stage of AI. So sometimes could potentially get stuck, right? But it works. Like maybe watch it in like 30 minutes, it will start working again. So we'll come back to this again. The tool is slightly down right now. We'll come to this again while, but that's a tool. You can go and explore yourself. It creates full videos for you on the go, and that is the tool. Now, I told you I want to show you something that is going to be absolutely insane, right? And that is, you can do things like magic with audio, video, and everything around it as well. And you know, like you can also generate music for free, generate raps free. You can create videos for free. I promise towards the end that will blow your mind. But guys, as we stand here today, right? I've just covered all 20 things I promised you to cover in this, right? But I'll show these two more things, and I want a lot more things as well. How many of you want to learn a lot more? More in the chat. More in the chat. But before we get there, I have a few questions for you. And I want to talk about the future as well, right? Let's talk about the future first. People are actually paranoid right now, and they should be, because people will not lose jobs AI, but people will lose jobs to those people who know how to use AI. And I'm glad thousands of people have attended this session to learn exactly that. Learn how to use AI. Very important, or else it will get to a point where people will lose jobs. And it's not me saying. Forbes has an article on this, how AI will get you fired if you don't know how to use it. And I'm glad all of you people are here learning about it. So I want to talk a little bit about future. 2 to 3 years from here, what's going to happen? You see, every tool of tomorrow will be powered using AI. You need to know the language on how to speak with AI, how you can get the most out of AI. And that is very important. And the best part is AI is right now in a very early phase. And it's evolving very rapidly. Early adopters are going to get insane benefits out of it. So how does a future employee look like? A future employee, that is 2 to 3 years from now, people will be able to do more work in less time. Don't you guys think after you've learned everything today, you will be more empowered to be able to do more? Drop a comment more in the chat. You will be able to do way more. Not just that, you need less people to do the same overall work. If something needed like 10 people, now it can be done with 2 or 3 people. Do you guys agree? Agree in the chat. That's the whole point. So people will lose jobs because those 2 people are the ones who will win eventually, are the ones who are able to pick up this skill and are able to outrank other people in there, right? And on top of that, world will predominantly move towards generalists, people who have multiple skills. You know, today there are different jobs: marketing, product, designer, engineer, all of this. But tomorrow, I believe there will be only 1 or 2 kind of people who are majorly generalist. Even if you're a product manager, autopilot. If you're someone who wants to simplify your work and save tens of hours, if you're someone who wants to do research faster and be able to analyze data and AI and Excel in just for a few seconds, if you're someone who's a content creator who wants to create content on email, social media, and everything around it, if you're a founder who wants to be able to unlock himself and unlock their teams to do 10x more, anyone who is super aspirational, anyone who wants to be future proof and become a 100x version of yourself, this program is for you. And here is everything that it comes with. You know, when we were designing this, we thought, what are we actually created a lot of programs, right? And we realized that just one program will not be fitting in. So we created a bunch of programs and we said, that is what needs to be done for you people, right? The first program is the Generative AI Masterclass. Here, in this, you learn the foundation of generative AI. A lot of people think, I know how to use ChatGPT, so I know how generative AI works. Nope, you don't. And it is very important for you to know how things work. You need to understand the science behind it. What is the GPT? What does a transformer even mean? What does a token mean? How does it work? There is something 10 times more powerful than ChatGPT that is called as OpenAI Playground. Do you know about it? Have you experimented with large language models? Have you decoded functions? Do you understand probability distribution and how it works? All of these aspects are something that you need to know. You know, for you to be able to hack AI, to make it work for you, you need to know how things work. And you don't need to be a developer for this. It is very, very, very important, because you know what? Everybody in the world knows how to use basic ChatGPT. If you know that, that is not enough. You need to know how it works so that you can make it work better than anyone else. And that is what we cover in this course, which is the Generative AI Masterclass. We don't stop there. The next course that I'm going to talk about is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is that way where you can, it's a language of speaking to a large language model or a generative AI model, right? It could be any of them. And there, you know, it separates people who know prompt engineering and don't know prompt engineering, because prompt engineering is the #1 skill that you need to learn to stay ahead of the game. So everything that we cover here is input, output instructions, prompting 101, and also some prompting techniques only the top 1% people are aware of. That is tree of thought prompting, chain of thought prompting, RCG framework, comparative prompting, fill in the blank prompting, perspective prompting, constructive criticism prompting, all of those things. There was a reason why I was able to do so many things all by myself, because I understand prompting, I understand how AI works. But then I give you access to one more course, which is the ultimate content creation mastery. What is inside of this? I'll teach you how to create personalized emails using AI. I'll teach you how you can scale generating cover letters. I can teach you how you can automate your workflow for content creation. Imagine this. You found a tweet, you loved it. You like on that tweet, automatically AI will read that tweet in the background, rewrite that tweet in a different way and post it on your Twitter. And also expand that tweet into a LinkedIn post and post it on your LinkedIn all automatically. What did you do? You just like the tweet. How can you set up this automation is something that will teach you. How can you build amazing ad creatives or posters using AI, which will blow people's mind? How can you create mockups using AI? How to create stunning websites using AI? How can you create SEO-driven content using AI? How can you write email using AI? How can you create courses using AI? How can you create stunning Instagram reels using AI? YouTube using AI? LinkedIn post using AI? Everything around the world of content, AI and automation, we will be teaching you in this course. The next course that we created, I just showed you Leonard AI. That is probably 0.5% of what you can do with image and video generation using AI. Now, a lot of people might be like, Vaibhav, I don't care about images. I don't use it. You need to, because I told you, everybody has to be generalist. I create all my images while I have a team, because I can, and that enables me to do what I want. Right? And that is what we're going to cover in this image generation mastery. What are we going to cover here? I'm going to teach you, we go way beyond tools right now, right? Instead, not just Leonard, we go into Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Runway ML, DALL-E, Sora as it comes down, and everything around it, so that you can build some crazy, stunning creatives, creatives using AI, right? This is something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. Finally, I give you one more course, which is very close to my heart, and it's called the AI Automation Mastery. Here, I teach you how you can automate your life. How can AI, today we used a replying tool. We had to click on buttons, go there and check and everything. What if I tell you, I've created automations. Every day I get hundreds of emails, right? And I don't have the time to go through the emails. I often lose on emails. So I've created an AI bot using automation without writing a single line of code, by the way. I don't write code. I'm a no-coder, right? It's very easy, very step-by-step, fundamental first principles thinking. Every time there's an email that comes in, AI reads that email first and automatically rates that email from a scale of 1 to 10 on how important that email is to be addressed right then and there. If it is a very important email, let's say an investor emailed me, I check my email once in 2 days or 3 days. But let's say important email came which is time sensitive or coming from an important person. AI can understand that. And if an important email comes, AI automatically sends a message to my Slack or my WhatsApp saying there's an important message from your investor, important email from your investor. Check out your email. Here's the link. And I go there. But if there's an email that is not so important and I think it doesn't need my attention, it will automatically read that email, reply that email automatically on my behalf. And if it thinks that there are some emails that I need to look at later, but I don't have the time, it will automatically create automatic replies for it and keep it ready. So that when I go into my email, I just can go into drafts and just click one button and I can send emails. All of this using automation. This is just one example. Imagine I told you, right? You can apply for jobs. To apply for jobs, you need resumes, you need cover letters, which are personalized and customized. What if I tell you, I'll teach you an automation here where, every time, let's say you are looking for a marketing job, every time there's a new marketing job that is open on LinkedIn, this AI tool will automatically get that AI job into a Google Sheet, read that job description, rewrite your resume completely and paste it on the Google Sheet, rewrite the cover letter completely, paste on the Google Sheet. Not just that, it will also find the email ID of the person who is recruiting and will put it on the Google Sheet. And it will also automatically write a cold email, which is super personalized, and keep it ready. Whenever you're ready, you just click on one button. It will be able to apply for jobs. It will be able to send emails to the recruiters, all using automation. And there are a bunch of 15 different automations that I teach you. But more importantly, I teach you the power of how you can build these automations yourself using powerful tools like Zapier and Make. Right? So that is what I'll be covering here. In fact, a lot of people requested us saying that Vaibhav, our company has Copilot. Can you also give us access, teach us Copilot? So we got someone from Microsoft to teach you how you can master Copilot for efficiency inside of your Google Sheets, Excel, Google Docs, and every other workplace that you use, all using automation. And finally, data analysis is one more course that we have created. Again, this is data analysis without writing code using AI. You don't know how to use SQL? No problem. You don't know how to write Python? No problem. You don't know how to do visualization? No problem. You don't know how to use Excel formulas? No problem. All of that is covered in depth in this extensive course on data analysis using AI. And finally, we are building one more. So guys, what happens is we keep creating courses on topics, and when we keep trying to giving more and more value. So this is a course that is coming in that is automating job flow using LinkedIn and AI, where we'll teach you how to automate everything using AI. For every course that you do, you'll get an exclusive certificate signed by the best mentors for you so that you can use them to put it on LinkedIn and everywhere else, right? Also, you get live Q&A sessions every 2 weeks so that you can clear your doubts. You know what? When you're doing all of this, there are so many ideas, so many problem statements, so many places where you get stuck. We want to unstuck you. So every 2 weeks, there's a live session with the top mentors who are the best who's of the world, working in the best companies, doing AI stuff, doing no-code stuff. They're going to come teach you new things that are coming up as well, which is not covered in the content, and also clear all your doubts. So you will have a mentor by you teaching. These are not some random Tom, Dick, and Harry, best of the people to come and teach you. And I also do a bunch of Q&As for you. So what's covered in the whole structure? You get recorded lessons. You can watch it at your own pace. You can spend a couple of hours a week and learn and level up. Live sessions every 2 weeks to get unstuck. You get certifications and everything. And also we do a personalized onboarding. Now, what is the price of these courses, right? For example, prompt engineering, we price at 30K. Content creation mastery is 35. Image generation is 39K. Automating AI no-code approach is 25K. Microsoft Copilot is about 25K. In fact, we said it for more than 1 lakh to corporates. Advanced data insights about 25,000. 2 Q&As per month for 1 full year, 2,000 rupees a Q&A. That's again 24,000. If I put everything together, that's worth 2 lakhs. But we have done something absolutely incredible for the first 20 people who are going to come in today, joining this program. I know there are a bunch of people, so it's going to sell out fast. I'm going to tell you this before I share the price. It's going to be mind-blowing. So get ready for this. All right. But before I say that, I quickly wanted to one second. Before I say that, I wanted to launch a poll, and I wanted to check what you guys think of everything that you just saw. How much should we price this? How much should be the price of this bundle? It's worth 2 lakhs, like you can see on this slide, if I put everything together. But how much should I price this? Go ahead, guys. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. And guys, in next 5 minutes, I'm going to start teaching again. So stick around. All right. I got about 50% of people sharing this. And here are the results, right? 42 people say it should be 1 lakh plus, 41 people say 75K plus, 96 people say 50K plus, 465 people say 25K plus, and there are 82 people who are saying I'm not interested or whatever, which is fair, which is fine, right? Guys, we are trying to do the best we can. As a result, we have put all these courses together with the Q&A for a super special price for the first 20 people at 14,999 all inclusive, no GST, no additional cost, nothing. 14,999, all inclusive. You pay 14,999 and you get access to all of these courses. Mic drop. Team 20 seats left, right? The special price is valid for the first 20 people. And right after that, after the 20 seats are over, you will still be able to grab it at a special price of 39,000 rupees for the next 5 users, right? That is what it is right here. And why do we do what we do here? Why are we doing what we are doing here? Why did we merge all of these into one place? The reason is very, very, very simple. Our idea is what we have done here. So guys, we have 20 seats. Go ahead, grab the price, grab the program if you want to. And also what we have done is to make it easy for you. What we have done is we said, you know what, a lot of people might not be able to pay right away, right? So we said, how about you pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat, right? So as you click on the link, you will see this. There is something called as premium. There's something called as starter. I'm going to talk about starter very, very soon. If you click on premium, you can either pay the full amount of 14,999 or you can pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat. You can do any of them. Grab on in and get in first 20 seats. I know for a fact it's going to fly, but after that, you can pay 39,000 rupees for the next 50 seats as well. Right. But before that, before I go more, right, I wanted to make it even more sweeter, because what is the best we can do for our Indian consumers, right? This is a special price for Indian consumers only, guys. Internationally, we sell the same for $2,500, right? If you've attended any of our international programs, you would know how much we price this at. So you will also get Speak to Influence, which is by Raj Shamani, a very dear friend of mine, followers. This it's a course on how you can communicate like a boss. Very, very important skill in the world of AI. Webflow Mastery, so you can learn how to build no-code websites like a pro. It's done by Keshav. He is definitely one of the best no-code trainers and also creator who has worked with best of the brands. We have this course available on our platform for 10,000 rupees, but you'll get this as a bonus. You also get the Growth Hacking Mastery. What is the Growth Hacking Mastery? This is the course where I teach you the mindset of growth hacking on how you can break things and grow faster, right? And this is a course that we sell today at 9,999, and you get this course as a bonus for free. We don't stop there. We thought Excel is very important, and we have created a course on Excel as well, which is by Harish, who was the head of analytics for Unacademy. We also have Twitter Growth Mastery. Twitter Growth Mastery is crazy because I thought everybody should leverage X right now. And we had created a brilliant course with Harsh when it was Twitter. And we thought we should give access to all of you people this as well. It's 12,999 is what we sell today. And you guys get it for free as a bonus. So not just prompt engineering, ultimate content creation, expertise in image generation, automation using AI, data analysis using AI, and mastering and the Q&As. We are also getting a communication mastery by Raj, Webflow course, growth hacking course, Twitter growth course, and also MS Excel, Microsoft Excel course. All of them coming in as bonus for you for the same price of 14,999 plus GST. And if you are an international user, you will have to pay a slightly higher price, that is $249. Okay, that is how much international users will have to pay who are in this session. I'm assuming most of you guys are Indians. That's why you get the special price, right? Now, like I said, the first 20 people, we wanted to make it absolutely mind-blowing. You're getting all these courses, that is great. I thought, what more can I give you to make it even more sweet? It should be like, this is a no-brainer. And I wanted to make it very, very special for the first 20 people, right? What are we doing here? You guys are going to get a Telegram bot powered by ChatGPT 4. You see, ChatGPT 4 is a paid tool. I wanted to make it free for all of you people. So we built a chat for free worth 10 rupees. You guys we have also partnered with Outskill so that you guys can get access to 1 year of Outskill subscription worth about 8,000 rupees for free, where you'll get access to thousands of workshops on marketing, product design, audiobooks, guides, and whatnot. Right? Next is, you guys saw what Numerous is. Numerous AI is this powerful tool that I just spoke about, right? If I go and check out Numerous again, this tool will cost you $200 if you pay for the paid version for 1 year. Okay. And we are giving you this tool for free for 1 year. The whole tool, Numerous, you will get for free for 1 full year. So you don't have to pay. This will cost you about $250 if you go and pay for it. And also, you guys will get 1 year free access to Simplified's AI Writer. Now, I already showed you what Simplified is, right? If you go and buy this tool, you go to the AI Writer, you can see this, it's $11 a month. And you are getting this tool for free for 1 full year, which is worth about 14,000 rupees, just the tool. You guys are going to get all these mega bonuses for free as you are part of this program. Right? So this is everything that you guys are getting, guys. There are 2 payment links that are shared. One is an Indian payment link and one is an international payment link. This is an international payment link, by the way. If you go here, you'll go to Stripe. So Stripe is international. And then you have here the different link for India. You can grab it there as well. Right? So basically, this is what we have created for you guys all together for 14,999 rupees plus GST. I will strongly recommend to go and grab this. If you want, you can pay a full fee, you can pay a partial fee to block your seats. And like I said, we created 2 variations of this program. You can choose as per your requirements. One is a premium, which is 14,999, where you get access to everything, the growth bundle, 2 live calls, like 1 full year of access, 6+ bonuses, 1,000+ workshops about skill, and 4 crazy bonuses. But if you're taking the starter, which is slightly cheaper, which is 9,999, all inclusive, here you get access to the course for 1 year. And you will not get updates. But in the premium, you guys will get updates. You guys will get bonuses. You guys will get everything else. But the starter has only those 6 courses, self-paced, no Q&A, access for 1 year without any updates. That is exactly where we are standing today, right? So this program has been taken by over 30 countries, folks from 30 countries, and 5,000+ learners have taken this program in the last 5 months. So this is something that has been happening. And here is the quick final setup for this. I don't even know how many seats are left. So go ahead and grab it. I also have been getting messages that it's getting stuck. So don't worry about it. Go ahead and grab it. If you can't pay the full amount, pay the partial amount. Premium, starter, both the plans are right here. In premium, we have tried to make it extremely crazy so that a lot of you guys can get access to the best of the things. Right? Awesome. So with that being said,
sorry to cut you there. I think we have elapsed with the 20 seats that we've sold, but I'm receiving a lot of messages on WhatsApp as well.
Are you saying 20 seats are gone already?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then we can reset the price to 39,000 now. Okay, you know what? Let me just quickly check. Folks, is there anyone who's still keen to grab in? I can extend it for a few more minutes. Anyone who's still keen to grab in, drop a me in the chat. Okay, looks like there are a bunch of people who are coming in here. All right, cool. I think we're going to do that. Let's just extend it for because you know what? Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as I'm teaching so that people can get access to the special prize as well. Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as well. Or let's say, let's extend for next 15 seats. So people can grab it. I see a lot of messages anyways coming in. All right, guys. And team, you can keep updating us in the chat and let us know if it is sold out as well, so people know. Anyways, guys, the links will stop working if it's getting sold out. So that's fine. Moving on. You see, irrespective of you take the bundle or not, I'm also getting messages for India. So Bhajwash, do share the international link as well. India get international link as well. Irrespective if you take the bundle or not, I want to know the code. This is what I wanted to share. So if you take the program, obviously you will get it, you will learn everything. But even if you don't take the program, I would like for you guys to get an idea so that you can maybe try to learn it yourself. It will take you time because I've been learning this for like good 2 years right now. It's going to take time. There is no 2 ways around it, but I want to give you the full roadmap. Because if you're not using the AI tools in your workflow, it's going to replace you. And I don't want that to happen. Guys, my team is getting a lot of messages. They're selling. Grab it, guys. The links are here. Please grab it. I don't want to get distracted. I want to teach. Okay, let's get in there. So I will tell you the exact roadmap on how you can go from beginner to intermediate to advanced in generative. Brilliant. All right, all right, all right, all right. Look, I just saw a message of someone saying that, oh, Vaibhav, so you did all of this so that you can sell us a course. I want to make a few things very clear. I really like people who are positive minded. You came in for the workshop. I told you I will teach you on the landing page. We promised you we will show you 10 things. In the workshop, I ended up teaching you 20 things. And I also told you towards the end, I'm going to talk about the program with your permission. You guys gave me the permission. I talk about the program. Sorry, I took 5 minutes more, right? But I did that. And on top of that, I want to give you the full roadmap here so that you can do it yourself. And I'm committing to teaching you 3x, 5x more than what I've committed. Guys, is it unfair to run a business? You guys tell me. Do you think when you are paying, when people pay, like people have paid about 1,000 rupees for this workshop, right? Do you think that will allow us to run this program as it is? Do you think we can acquire cost of users through that? We have to do one more program so that we can cover our cost and not run in losses. There's a business that we need to operate. That's why I gave my best to give you the highest amount of value that I can. And then I took your permission and took your 15 minutes. I'm sorry if somebody felt bad, but this is the best we can do. Guys, does that sound fair? Does that sound fair on what we have done? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I don't want to get demotivated. I want to go in and teach you. Okay. Guys, all the links will be shared. By the way, a few people are asking, can you share the links? All the links will be shared with you people over email and WhatsApp. This is an updated workshop. I was working on this workshop like 5 minutes before I started the workshop. My team is collating all of this into a Notion doc, and we will share that with you over email and WhatsApp. Maybe in like next 3-4 hours. So don't worry about it. You'll get everything on your email inbox. All the links, all the prompts, everything will be shared with you. Okay. Let's right now jump into this madness of how we go from beginner to intermediate to advanced, right? See, when I talk about beginner skill doesn't mean we'll teach you how to use ChatGPT, because I believe that ChatGPT is not even beginner mode. If you people say, right, I keep saying this, people say that, oh, I know how to talk to ChatGPT. I know everything. You don't know shit, my friend. There's a lot that you need to know to stay ahead. Everybody knows what you know. My dad knows how to use ChatGPT. Doesn't mean he's an AI expert. You have to be one. And the beginner skill is also not ChatGPT. You actually have to learn things on what works behind, because ChatGPT is a bare minimum skill right now. So I'm not going to talk about ChatGPT. I'm talking about what is your approach should be as a beginner who's getting started. You have to learn how large language models work. You have to apply based on what you learned on how a large language model work, and then use the above knowledge to use applications like a top 1%. What do I mean by that? Let me tell you. You need to know how a large language model works. What is a LLM? What is the science behind it? What is a transformer? What does GPT actually mean? You keep seeing this word tokens, AI tokens. What do they mean? How can I measure them? Why does it matter to me? How can I calculate the probability distribution? How is it able to predict? How is generative AI able to predict what is coming in? You need to learn all of this. And this is not coding. This is fundamental learning. And you need to learn so that you can leverage generative AI, any large language model tomorrow, not ChatGPT, anything that comes out tomorrow, to its fullest. Very, very, very important skill. And this is what you should start if you're today starting to learn generative AI. Next, you have to master something called as OpenAI Playground. Now, let me quickly close out all the links. Just give me a second. And let me actually show you, you know what? Let me actually show you what an OpenAI Playground is. You see, a lot of people think that I know ChatGPT, I know Gemini, I know Claude, I know these models, and that is enough. You know, all of these models work on top of a technology, which is basically GPT or any other model like Anthropic or whatever, right? And they have something called as Playground, which is 10 times more powerful. And if you're learning how to leverage it, you can get 10x better results, right? And how do you access OpenAI Playground? You go to openai.com, quickly log into it. And there is something called as API here. You don't go to ChatGPT. This is what kiddos do. You go to API. And here, there is something called as playground. When I tap on this, right, there are 3 options for this: chat, assistance, complete. When I go to chat, look at this. There's a user and there's a message and there's a system, right? Here, this is just how the interface that you're used to, chat and message, but there is something called a system where I can tell what kind of assistant you are. Here, I can literally tell ChatGPT, you are a bot to generate tweets only, right? That is what the bot is. Now, once I've done that, right, I can simply click on add message and say, write a tweet on Gen AI as a joke. When I do this and click a submit, you'll see this bot. Why didn't AI break up with its computer? It found a better bite elsewhere. Anyways, you see, based on the system prompt, I'm able to create bots accordingly on this. And not just that. I mean, there's so much, like I have like a lot of content on this, on how you can leverage this. There's so many other features that you could never see on ChatGPT. These are what is defining what quality of outcomes you get on a daily basis. This is what defines it, right? So there is something called as temperature. There's something called as maximum length. There's something called as top P. There's frequency penalty. There's presence penalty. When you play with all these parameters, that's when you leverage AI to the fullest. And this is just chat. In the same way, we have something called as assistants, where you can create assistants. There's something called as complete, which is a legacy model of ChatGPT. You can select multiple models here and play with them. You have to leverage and understand power of each of this parameter for you to be able to leverage generative AI to its fullest. Okay. Like I said, this is how the playground looks like. Now that you've learned how a large language model works, what are the functions, it's time to apply all of that. Now that you've learned all of this, you go deep down into all these interfaces of ChatGPT, Claude, and all of this. Work on something called as custom instructions, right? You can set up custom instructions. You can use extensions. You can use GPTs. You can do a deep down on Copilot, and you can build things around it. So you need to know how to do it for you, how things work for you to be able to pull off all of this. And that's exactly why we built the Generative AI Masterclass, teaching you all of this bit by bit so that you can learn. And like I told you, this is the beginner level stuff. This is what beginner level is. ChatGPT is not beginner level. ChatGPT is kiddo level, according to me. And once you have the skills, you can actually build applications like this. That is how to write a full book in 30 minutes using AI. Because you know how a large language model works, you can build a workflow to do that. So how do I do it? Let's say I want to write a book on prompt AI. So I ask ChatGPT to give me book suggestions. Once I come up with a book suggestion, I use that book suggestion to create an outline using ChatGPT. Once I've got the outline of the book, I paste it on Google Doc, pick up each of the chapters, and I ask ChatGPT to break them down even further with custom prompts. It breaks them down even further with custom prompts. I start making documentation of that. And then I ask ChatGPT to keep expanding each of the lessons while remembering what it has already spoken before. This way, you can literally build a full book in like 30 minutes. And we literally teach you this in the main course, obviously, but this is how you can do it yourself as well if you don't take the main course. How you can make AI write exactly like you. Let me show you something, which is, I'm sure is going to blow your mind, right? Because people think they know everything, I want to show you what it is possible. I've built something called as the viral LinkedIn bot, okay? And there's a picture of mine. And this bot is only for me, by the way. It's created inside of ChatGPT. What does it do? I have taught it on how to write exactly like me if I give a topic to it. What do I mean by that? Let's say I found an incredible YouTube video. Okay, let's say one of my favorite channels is Polymatter. So I go to Polymatter, right? Let's say this, I want to create a blog article on, let's say this, why 75% of Indian women are unemployed. Okay, I want to create a LinkedIn post on this. I copy this YouTube article, go to something called as YouTubeTranscript.com, which is a free tool. Okay, YouTube transcript. If I copy the link of this URL and click on go, right, I get the transcript of
This is new.
I get the transcript of the whole video right here. I can simply copy this transcript, come back to this bot that I created, and I've written, there are 2 ways of doing this. One is that it can convert a YouTube transcript into a LinkedIn post in my style, or it can create a LinkedIn post on any topic I want to give. So I said, I will send you the transcript here. It says, sure. I just paste the transcript and click on the send button and look at that LinkedIn post. This is in the language that I write. It's my own style. If you're following me on LinkedIn, you can see this. I use emojis. I use short sentences. I get to the point very quickly. And that's exactly why a lot of my posts actually go viral. And I've taught ChatGPT on how to write like me. And with just a YouTube video, I was able to convert it not just to some LinkedIn post, but a LinkedIn post like me. And you can build bots like this and use insane research tools like Perplexity, Grok, Copilot, Gemini to make it even more crazy. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is how I built this bot, right? I pulled up content from LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I sent all of that content to ChatGPT and asked it to analyze and give me a base prompt. I used that base prompt to build a custom GPT, and there you go. You see those incredible results right there. Guys, drop a insane in the chat if you think what you just saw is insane. That is the power, my friends. That is the power of what we can build using AI. Awesome. Right? Now, you can also build AI-powered bots for your own website. Imagine you want to build a chat bot where you have a website and you want, when someone comes on your website, if they have doubts and queries or anything, you want a AI chatbot to answer them like a human. And it can. See if you're able to get response or not. Once you're done with that, train it using the tool and finally deploy that on your website. So tomorrow, if someone has a question, doubt, or anything, AI can respond to your customers, not you. And I have friends who are running companies who have replaced 15, 20, 30 customer success executives with an AI bot and is able to answer, and you can build that too. And I teach all of this in the main program. In fact, a lot of people say, Webhub, how can we create plagiarism-free content, which I can put it on SEO and AI cannot detect it? Right? You can do that as well, but you just cannot go to ChatGPT and say, give me an SEO article. That is not right. There is a method to the madness, and we teach you there. First, you have to identify the keywords, and then your job is to create an outline for the article. How will you create an outline for the article? The best way to create an outline for the article is by looking at what are the top 10 articles that are doing really well. You have to go through those articles to create an outline, and you can use a tool like Surfer SEO or Phrase to create an outline. And then you do something called as a multi-shot prompting so that you get the best outline out there. And using that outline, you build a custom GPT, which writes like you, which has a custom knowledge base so that you can create something unique and give that outline. And it gives you a full-blown article, which is unique to you, cannot be detected by AI, and it is plagiarism-free. So guys, I thought this is very, very powerful, and we keep learning things like this because we apply all of this at Growth School today. And that's exactly why I created these courses. The Growth Hacking Mastery enables you with the mindset on how you can learn, how you can think like this. These are all workflows that I have created. They don't exist. I have created these workflows, and I want you to be able to create those workflows as well. And that's why we are creating this courses, right? And that's exactly why we have created this Ultimate Content Generation Mastery, Twitter Growth Mastery, and Growth Hacking Mastery, so that you can do this yourself as well. But here, we are just done with the beginner approach. Now we have to go into intermediate. This was beginner, by the way. Now we go into intermediate. Now, what do we do in intermediate? You see, the most critical skill to be a top 1% professional is that you learn how to be a rockstar prompt engineer. You know, there are people who are cracking 1.5, 2 crore jobs. And by the way, when I say prompt engineering, it's not about writing code. It's writing plain English, but writing it in a way that AI can understand what you're saying and it can give you great outcomes. Prompt engineering is going to be the #1 skill very, very soon. And if you're able to learn this, you will have a great future, irrespective you want to become a prompt engineer or not, right? And you have to learn the art of prompting. Take a screenshot of this if you're not taking the program. It will take you. See, the reason why we created this program is that you don't spend 1 year learning things, but you actually learn everything in a few weeks. Because everything that I'm teaching, I have been learning myself from the internet and by working with a lot of phenomenal mentors out there, right? And that is what we are putting out there. So take a screenshot and try to figure it out yourself, but please learn. That's my only request. You take the program or don't take the program, please learn. This is how a tree of thought prompting structure looks like. This is how a chain of thought prompting structure looks like, right? And these are everything that we cover in the prompt engineering, the masterclass, where you can become like the top 1% prompt engineer right after this course. And then you have to go advanced into deep dives of ChatGPT vision, custom GPTs, data visualization, and everything around it as well. That will make you a true generalist, give you a power of 10 in you. That is one, right? And of course, for you to become a data savvy person, you need to learn Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, and all of that. But we teach you how you can do all of this using AI. And that's exactly why we created the Excel Mastery and the Advanced Data Insights without code. And guys, let me tell you this, please level up your data skills. Please do. It's very, very, very important. So please do it. Right? With that being said, you see, we didn't want to just show, or we don't want to stop just with text. We go beyond, we want to go beyond and make you get creative as well. And that's exactly why you need to learn tools like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, Runway ML. Tomorrow, Sora is going to come in, AI for 3D videos, and all these powerful tools, so that you're not only stuck mid-journey, so that you're not only stuck with content, but also are able to do visual generation. Again, this is, guys, nothing is rocket science. It takes you time to test, experiment what works, what doesn't. And I truly believe if you guys are curious enough, you'll be able to learn this without any guidance as well, right? And these are some phenomenal sample images that I have generated using Midjourney. This is how a Stable Diffusion Dream Studio looks like. And you can generate crazy videos, engaging videos using AI as well, right? So moving on, how many of you have seen
Hey,
OpenAI
Vaibhav,
Sora?
sorry to cut you there. The few more seats that we opened have also been sold out, which means we are
Yeah,
not.
you know what? Let's do one thing, Bhardwaj. Let's extend this till the program is over, because people are still learning. I didn't think that it'll get sold out so fast. People are still learning. So I want them to have the opportunity to grab it. Though you will have to go and talk to the partners for the tools and get more licenses from them. But
Yeah, I think that will be a pain task. Sure, I'll look into it and open more seats.
yeah, just let's keep it till the end, and so that we are not bothering people. I want them to focus. I don't want them to be jumping around. So let's just keep it till the end, and we'll shut the links down once the session is over. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. So guys, I don't know how many of you guys have seen Sora, right? How many of you have come across Sora? Drop a me in the chat. Let's see how many of you been on top of the game. Drop a me in the chat. Quickly, guys. There's still thousands of people on this call. Be superb. Awesome. For all the people who have not seen Sora, it's mind-blowing. This is Sora, by the way. It's not open yet, so you cannot play with it yet, right? Sora has been crazy. I'm just waiting for this to come out. Look at this. This whole video that you will see right now is generated using AI. Let it on the Tokyo street with neon lights and all. And here's a video, all astronaut video to stay on top of this game. Of course, Sora is not open yet, but because we work with OpenAI directly, I'm sure we can get early access as well. And that's what we try to teach you in image generation mastery, so that you're on top of everything. Now we are done with beginner and intermediate roadmap. What is left, Vaibhav? There is so much that is already there. What I see questions coming in. So I'm going to keep the questions towards the end. And I also see a lot of questions coming in. When will we get access to the course? You will get access to the course in the next 7 days, because we are updating some content, and we'll continue to update a lot of content, by the way, right? So you'll get access in the next 7 days, and the content keeps, so the space is growing so fast that we build something and in 1 week, it's in like a month, it's getting outdated. So we're consistently updating the content. We are in the race. So you are making a bunch of updates right now. So you'll get the access to it in like, I think 3 to 7 days max. And my team will get back to you. So don't worry about it. Right. But it's great time for you to try out all the tools that you learned already. Right. So advanced. What happens in advanced? You see, advanced is where you automate your life using AI. Learn how to automate things that you are repeatedly doing the same over and over and over again. How can you automate that stuff? That is what we try to teach you in the advanced automating using AI. So we build bots for every freaking thing. What do I mean by that? This is the manual way of doing it, right? On ChatGPT. You manually insert something into ChatGPT. ChatGPT will understand and give you an output. I want ChatGPT to work without me talking to ChatGPT. Everything has to happen automatically in the background. I don't want to break my head. That is the automated way of doing it. This is the outdated way of doing it. Using regular ChatGPT, ChatGPT waits for you. You do all the research. You think of what to ask. You do back and forth. You copy the response. It's manual. It's painful and everything around it. But the new way is you build bots. Bots do all the work. They automatically connect to your apps. They automatically complete your task. Time and energy is saved. You see, the other beauty of this is that it will work day and night without you getting bothered. You know what I mean? It will work day and night. It'll run in the background without you getting bothered. So you have the peace of mind. You can do this using powerful tools like OpenAI, Claude APIs, and Make and Zapier. And the beauty is you don't need to know a single line of code for this. You just have to learn how to do it. That's what I'm talking. You can get data from multiple apps, send it to ChatGPT automatically, and also send the data to a lot of other apps as well. No single code is needed. If you know how to use Gmail, if you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use Netflix, you will be able to know how to build these as well. The future is no code and automation. So things that you should learn is Make and Zapier, deep down on interfaces, and playing with OpenAI and Claude APIs. And then you should learn some level 1 automations. These are the things that we also teach, by the way, so that you get accustomed to building bots. Some simple bots that you can create is bot to comment on your behalf on social media. Create a bot that will comment on your behalf on social media, right? Automatically. Every time someone creates a content on the topic that you're interested in, let's say every time someone creates a content on LinkedIn, on, let's say on AI and ChatGPT, your bot will automatically go and comment on it, just like the one I showed you. Today, we did it manually. You can do it automatically as well. How can you publish AI generated visuals on different platforms like Pinterest and all of that automatically based on what is trending right now? How can you create and schedule LinkedIn posts on selected topics based on what is working right now? In fact, I show you something that you will absolutely love. Okay. I showed you this, right? Feedly. I showed you this, which is called Feedly, and I'll show you what I built out of it. Okay. So this is Feedly, right? Like I said, though I had access to the tool and I paid for it, I didn't have the time to actually go every day to see what is working, what is not working, what is happening, what is not happening, and all that. So I created an AI automation where every time a new article is coming on the internet, it shows up on Feedly. Once it shows up on Feedly, what it actually does is my AI reads the article completely, checks what is the possibility of it to go viral out of 10. If the possibility of it to go viral is more than 5, then it creates a hook for me, like an idea topic based on that article, and sends that to me on Slack. If the possibility of it to go viral is less than 5, it doesn't bother me. And that is the automation that I created. Let me show you, right? You can see this automatically. Every hour, I get like a message. How AI chatbots transform my self-care routine, 6 out of 10. But here's the 8 out of 10. Google researchers expose massive privacy risk in ChatGPT training data. This looks interesting. I can create a post on this because a lot of my followers work on AI, learn AI. ChatGPT's incredible birthday wish as AGI. The future of artificial intelligence is revealed. If I create an article of this, it'll get an 8 out of 10. All automatically, AI is working for me in the background. And how do I do that? I set up all this automation using a tool called Zapier, right? And I've set up all these apps in the background. This is what we teach you in the program as well, by the way. It's very, very cool. And this is the real-time idea bot, right? This is the real-time idea bot where every time there's a new article, you can see this, it's triggered every time there's an article on ChatGPT. Then that data goes into my ChatGPT task where I actually set up an action where I've written a prompt right here by selecting all the variables from that article. It measures what it is doing, and then it automatically sends me a Slack message into my Slack. You can create, and you see, I've not written a single line of code. You have to learn how to do it, and it's very, very easy. It might look like, oh my God, what is this chart and all, but you can do it. In the same way, you can create a lot of bots, like replying to your emails automatically, capturing book pages automatically. These are level 1 automations. And then you go to level 2 automations. Imagine this, that you have created a form for people to, let's say, sign up for your product. And you have asked them 5 different details of themselves. Once they've given all the details, based on all the details, whatever they fill, right, I send that data to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will read all the details that they've filled in and will write a personalized thank you email and send it automatically. This is a multi-step automation. Automating email workflow, writing cover letters and resume for free, creating content on steroids using AI, like I told you. Like I told you, I've built a bunch of bots, and you guys will get access to a lot of these bots as well, so that you can play directly. But essentially, I teach you about 5 bots inside of this. Right, I've built a bunch of them. I can't really talk about all of them right here, but that's what it is. You can learn a lot of this. In fact, in the program that we created, I showed you 15 different examples. But the fundamental idea here was, how can you learn how to build it yourself? That is the most important thing. I showed you this bot already, right? I showed you the custom GPT bot that I created, and this is how I built it. I literally showed you the flow right now. And how can you create content using bot, using automation? I already showed you a custom GPT, that is the viral LinkedIn bot that I created on ChatGPT, which writes exactly like me, right? This one, how did I build it? This is what the flow talks about. You send blog article, YouTube video, tweet, and anything else. You build custom bots for you, which can automatically convert that into a post using your own style. And we can build that using custom GPTs. And how do you create custom GPTs? You just click on Explore GPTs, click on the create button, and then start prompt engineering here. Right? Obviously, most of the people fail to do this because they don't know how to write prompts in the right way to make it work. And that is exactly why I've taught all of those things in the fundamental foundational module. But anyways, we covered all of this in the AI automation mastery and Webflow mastery also, so that you learn your way around it. And guys, that is the roadmap. That is how you go from beginner to intermediate to advanced. I know a lot of people have it on the chat. So what do you guys think about the roadmap? Do you think if you're able to apply this roadmap, you can become 100x version of yourself? Drop a yes in the chat, boom in the chat, 100x in the chat. That, my friends, is the absolute sheer power of what AI is. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right? And of course, you get access to all of this, learn all of this once you get into the program today, right? 1 second. I'm trying to pull one more link, which I wanted to show you. Okay, it's not loading. Anyways, so guys, this is what it is. I'm going to wrap this session up in the next 20 minutes, right? So grab on in. I've just added a 20 minutes timer. So grab on in if you're keen to grab it. But the idea was for me to give you guys a full understanding of everything that there is. By the way, there is something that I didn't talk about. We have something very special for everyone who stayed till here. Everyone who has paid for the program or are paying right now. I didn't want to talk about it before, but I wanted to talk about it slightly later. Is that you guys get masterclasses worth $1,500. You get masterclasses by rockstar mentors on generative AI. Like someone like George, who's the ex-CBO of Booking.com. Reed, who's the lead product manager at Zapier. David, who's the senior PM of AI at Microsoft. Riz, who literally built Fireflies AI for Adobe. Charu, who is the lead UX designer for AI for Microsoft. And a big one, we also have a masterclass by Shamal, who works at OpenAI. And of course, you get a phenomenal community for every one of you as well, right? So guys, that is what it is here. In just a second, I will also start taking questions, right? And if you guys are keen, do grab the program right now. But I will also start taking your questions. But then I also told you guys that I want to show you a few more things, right? But before I do that, I wanted to show you something. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull that link. Should have done that before, but it missed my mind. Just give me a second. Few more seconds, guys. I'm just trying to pull something to show you. Actually, let me show you a few more things. I think you'll really like it, right? This is the power of AI, and I use AI in my everyday life. These images are all generated using AI. And look at the kind of reach that it gets. Instead of just creating a post, I create images as well. And look at this one. Ambani trying to beat Coca-Cola down, 2 lakh reach. Zudio, 330,000 reach. There's a post on Nikhil Kamath, 129,000 reach, right? So there are quite a few things, but I wanted to show you something. I'm not able to find it. By the way, this is me talking at Google, giving a talk to AI startups inside of Google. This is also an AI generated image on Mark Zuckerberg when I was making a post. This also is an AI. You see how AI generated images are so powerful if you do it right. Where is it? Why am I not able to find it? There you go. So guys, this is a video of a person who took the AI course, international user, and this is what she had to say.
I also am a founder and CEO of.
Let me just pull this up. I wanted to show you this because I got a few people saying, oh, this looks too good to be true.
I also am a founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am simultaneously taking an MIT course called AI and its implications in business strategy. And this course is better than that course. This course has been better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of the videos are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. It doesn't have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, oh, I wish growth school was like, I wish MIT was like growth school, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk more to you about how I can.
There you go, guys. Like I said, it's a global program. People from all over the world have done this program. I've been doing this program, and I've made this extremely special for all the Indian consumers. In fact, we are also adding 1,000+ prompts that you can copy and paste into this as well, which I didn't talk about it. But our idea here is, and guys, also one more thing as you come into the program, right? We will keep adding new courses to this bundle every time we do it. We will keep adding everything that is relevant to this bundle so you don't have to pay for it. This is like a membership for 1 full year. Every time we add a new course, update something, if you've taken the premium, you get access to all of that, right? And of course, if you want to extend it for the next year as well, you know, like we keep giving you updates there as well, right? With that being said, guys, I need to take like a quick break. After I come back, I still want to teach you more things. I know I said we will keep it short, but hey, you know what? There are so many people still on the call. I feel like I should show you more, teach you more, give more value to your time, right? And that's what I will do right now, right? But just give me like 5 minutes. I really need to go to the washroom and come. And by the way, I've been standing all throughout. I've not even been sitting. I'll just go to the washroom, come back, and I'll start teaching you a couple of more things on how you can create rap songs using AI, how you can make videos using AI, and make the rap songs being sung by them and things like that. So stick around. I'm going to get there very, very soon. I'm going to teach you that. And then I'll also do the Q&A with you guys because I do want to take questions. In fact, let's do one thing. I'm opening this to hosts and panelists only so that you can send your questions in the chat. Do drop all the questions that you might have inside of this chat, and I will try to answer these questions as I come back as well, right? So give me like 5 minutes for you guys. I put a 5 minutes timer. Guys, I'll come back in just 5 minutes and we will get started. We will do the rest and I'll take questions as well.